Welcome back, everybody. We're here to pull cards for August the 8th. I am going to be pulling one card per sign after I pull one card that talks about overall energy for the day. So let's see. Let's take a peek. Overall energy for the date of August the 8th shows up as the Page of Clubs. All right, so let's shuffle again, and then let's get energy for each sign. If you guys know your sun sign, of course, this is going to be helpful for that, but also if you know your sun, moon, rising, especially if you know your houses, then you can actually pull quite a bit of information about your day from a quick little video like this. Okay, so let's see what's going on for Aries. Aries. Well, actually, first, let's talk about our overall energy card because I didn't talk about it yet. Page of Clubs, to me, talks about this idea of somebody really coming to us with some good news about something that we want to move forward with or something that makes us feel kind of excited. Okay? So that's what that's going to be about in general for everybody. This even could be us giving somebody that type of message as well. So we'll see how this plays out. Now, with the Eight of Clubs coming up for Aries in reverse, this tells me that Aries, you guys are waiting, anticipating, hoping for some type of message from somebody that, basically gives the green light or the go-ahead to move forward with something that makes you feel excited. With the Eight of Clubs in reverse, it just says, it just says that there's not a whole lot of communication actually coming in. So you may spend the day waiting. This may be a pretty quiet day as far as any kind of messages coming in for you. So not a good day to hold your breath on this. Maybe even a good day to start thinking about other ways that you can accomplish whatever this is that you would like to accomplish without somebody else's input, or at least without this particular person's input. All right, let's look at Taurus. Okay, so Taurus, you guys have the Devil card showing up in reverse. Devil card in reverse is just talking about this idea of getting past some kind of fear, some kind of toxicity, some type of addiction or obsession. So this is really an interesting card because this can come up like with the Page of Clubs being in the overall. Maybe this is talking about, maybe you want to go to a rehab center, or you want somebody who you really care about to go to a rehab center, and this can be the messages coming in that, okay, we've got that on the calendar now, that can happen. Can be something like that. Now, it does not have to be anywhere near that dramatic, but it does look like you're getting some kind of help and getting over something that has been causing you some type of toxicity in your life. Okay, next up, let's look at Gemini. Eight of Cups coming up for Geminis. This just means Geminis, you guys really, really, really want to walk away from a situation that has you feeling depleted and exhausted. And this card coming in the overall energy, I think that something happens today that allows you to feel like, you know what, I can walk away from this. It'll be just fine. I'll find something else to do that will be better. Okay, so that's for Geminis. Next up, we're looking at Cancer. Knight of Clubs showing up in reverse for Cancers. What do we have? What do we have? Ba-ba-da-da. Okay, so Cancers, I think that you've got several irons in the fire basically here. And with the Page of Clubs showing up, this is basically something that allows you to move forward with several different irons in the fire. So whenever this combination comes up, there is sort of this idea that, you may want to prioritize whatever all it is that you're doing and really focus on something, because otherwise with this Knight of Clubs in reverse, we can end up with some scattered energy where we end up not getting anything accomplished because we're just trying to do too many different things, trying to do too much. So just prioritize is what I would say on this, but definitely you've got some kind of go-ahead here that allows you to go forward with not just one thing that makes you feel inspired and happy, but actually several. All right, so that's Cancers. Next up, let's look at who's next. Leo. King of Swords showing up in reverse for those of you with Leo placements. King of Swords in reverse. What's going on here? So, Leos, this is really interesting how this shows up because I think you've got somebody in your sphere of influence with our overall energy who is saying, hey, we've got the green light to go ahead with something. You know, maybe we're waiting on a loan or, you know, a contract, something like that. Who knows? But waiting on something. Now you've got the green light to go ahead with something. And what's interesting to me is you're coming up as feeling kind of grumpy about this. Why is that? You've got the green light, now you're feeling kind of grumpy. For me, this just says that, you know, you may be feeling like, I really don't need your permission. I really don't need your go ahead. I can go ahead with this if I want to, with or without you. And I think that it's really bugging you that I feel like you kind of did actually have to wait for this person, even though you don't want to say that. And I feel like it is kind of bugging you that you had to wait for this person to say, yep, okay, let's run with this. It's making you not very happy with that King of Swords in reverse. Next up, we're looking at Virgos. So Virgos, 2 of clubs showing up in reverse. What's going on here? Virgos, I think that you're getting some good news about being able to go ahead with something that you want to. And I think you're probably getting good news about being able to go ahead with more than one thing that you want to. And I think you now are having a hard time deciding which way you actually want to go. You have 2 very good options in front of you. You're just having a hard time figuring out which one you want to prioritize and really focus on. Okay, so there's no wrong answer here. They're both good, Virgos. Libra. Knight of Coins showing up in reverse. Okay, so Libras, I think that somebody is letting you know that there's something that you can go ahead with, that you want to go ahead with. You feel excited and passionate about the idea of going ahead with this. However, here's the trip. I think whenever you get the green light to go ahead with whatever this is, now it's time to pay up. There's something that you're having to pay for about this. So I don't know if you're making a down payment or exactly what's happening here, but with this Knight of Coins showing up in reverse, this good news is costing you some money, and it's probably costing you more than you actually had set aside or budgeted for this. So this is going to be something that I think you're pretty excited about. I do think that you're spending the money on it. And I think you're also thinking to yourself, how am I going to make up for this now? I'll figure it out, but I'm definitely going to do this. That's kind of the energy that comes off of this for me, for those of you who have Libra placements. Next up, we're looking at Scorpio. Scorpio. 9 of Swords showing up in reverse. So Scorpios, we've got some kind of message that tells us that we can go ahead with something that we really are happy about, we're excited about, we get into. And getting that green light or that go ahead message is actually releasing us from some kind of stress that we've been under up until we realize that we had the green light and we can go ahead with this. So stress relief happening with that. Next up, we're looking at Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, King of Cups coming up in reverse. King of Cups coming up in reverse. What do we have going on here, Sagittarius? Wow. Okay, so Sagittarius, you're getting some kind of news in the overall energy about the idea of moving forward with something that you have a lot of energy around. You really want to move forward with this thing. Here's the thing. I really feel like, Sagittarius, you could be taking some kind of action that has to do with dissatisfaction. It's, you know, it's like inspired by dissatisfaction, by anger, by upset, maybe even by hurt feelings. And so it feels like this is kind of somebody's giving you a go-ahead that actually allows you to move forward with some type of paying something back or getting some type of revenge, even maybe in a more extreme case. Interesting. That King of Cups in reverse, he's not very happy and he doesn't mind saying so. I feel like I'm looking at you, Sagittarius, and I think this is somebody else saying, okay, you know, send that email or whatever it is. Somebody's giving you the okay that, you know, all right, less consequences than you might expect for whatever it is you want to do for this person. Okay, so who is that? That was Sagittarius. That's interesting. I don't know that I've had a message come up like that before. You get to decide what you want to do. Do you want to keep operating in this anger and upsetness just because this person gave you the go-ahead? Or do you want to take the high road and make sure that you're not planting any karma that you don't want to harvest? Just saying. You get to decide. Capricorn's Judgment card in reverse. Do, 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 do. So Capricorns, I think that you're getting some kind of message in today where you have an opportunity to put some energy and effort into something that you used to put energy and effort into. And, you know, you've got the green light or the go-ahead for that with our overall energy. But here's you saying, you know what? Nah, I got better things to do now. I don't think I'm going to be partaking in that old thing. I'm going to be moving forward in another direction. All right, next up, let's look at Aquarius. Okay, so Aquarius, Knight of Cups, look at this. Plus the Page of Clubs, this is really nice actually. This is some kind of message saying that you've got the go-ahead to move forward on something that you really enjoy. This could be taking some kind of romantic action, or this could be doing some self-pampering. I'm thinking with the green light or the go-ahead, though, this is probably some type of romantic action. So maybe you've been trying to schedule, you know, a dinner with somebody for a while and it hasn't been happening. Now a time slot opens up. So very nice. And then, who's left? Pisces. Pisces, Six of Clubs. Oh, we like it. We like it. All right, so with that Page of Clubs and the overall energy and the Six of Clubs coming up in your energy, Pisces, I do think that there's something going on where you're planning a way to show your appreciation to somebody in your sphere of influence. And I think that with that Page of Clubs, you're getting the go-ahead about something about that thing that you're planning. Maybe somebody is approving the budget for this thing, or they're approving that, yes, we want girls or guys jumping out of cakes, or who knows what you actually are planning. But this is a green light saying, yes, we like, either they like the overall idea of just expressing appreciation to this person or this group, or they are giving some kind of green light on at least some portion of that idea about expressing the appreciation. So very nice energy, very nice energy. All right, thank you guys very much for being here. Everybody have a fantastic day. Peace out.